Good morning. September 14th, Bellwork is going to be looking at the reading skill all week long, character analysis. Character analysis is what a character says, does, acts, how they behave, and then we're going to look for words to describe what the character says, acts, behaves, thinks. So that's what we're going to be paying attention to today. All right, so let's begin. Lasagna again, Helix spat out as he slumped down in his chair at the dinner table. Yuri couldn't understand for the life of her what had happened to her fun-loving brother. Ever since he started junior high, or middle school, last month, he spoke down to his mom as if she were of little importance to him. Yuri glanced at her mother, who was staring at her phone in one hand while taking the lasagna out with the other. "Mom, did you hear what Helix said to you?" Yuri asked in disgust. Mom nodded and gave a wave of her hand while never looking up. Helix kicked Yuri under the table as if to tell her to zip her lips. "I'm not hungry," Helix grumbled and stomped up to his room. Yuri now sat at the empty table in disbelief. "Let's eat," Mom chimed, with a smile on her face before looking around in confusion for Helix. Had she even noticed him storming off to his room? All right, let's see. All right, so looking at the behavior or the actions and the things of Mom. All right, which word best describes Mom? Carefree, disgusted, distracted. Carefree means not anything's bothering, just kind of going along with the flow, just nothing's really bothering, nothing's really making her happy, nothing's really making her sad, nothing's making her she's all doing all right. Disgusted, did I read anything that makes her mad or anything like that? Or distracted? Okay, well, I think I can eliminate carefree. I really didn't get that vibe. I didn't really get that description. Disgusted. I really don't think there was anything like she didn't talk about her kid's room or how messy the living room was or how messy the car was. So I don't think it's that either. So distracted. Didn't look up from her phone. Didn't even see that her son had stormed off. So I'm going to back up this answer with a smile on her face before looking around in confusion for Helix. Had she even noticed him storming off? Well, if you didn't notice, that shows you right there distracted. All right. Which sentence from the text shows the reader how Helix has not always acted this way? Okay, so that Helix has not always acted. It sounds like he's getting a little bit irritated at his mom. He's feeling disgusted with how distracted she is. Which sentence from the text shows the reader that Helix has not always acted this way? Lasagna again. Helix spat out as he slumped down in his chair at the dinner table. Well, it's not really telling me how he feels. Yuri couldn't understand for the life of her what had happened to her fun-loving brother. Now, that's a possibility. I'm going to eliminate A. Helix kicked Yuri under the table as if to tell her to zip her lips. Well, that kind of goes along with the disgust feeling. So I'm going to go ahead and eliminate that one. And so B. He was fun-loving, and now he is irritable and has made some changes. All right, so you're going to do 3 and 4 on your own. And I'm going to go ahead and do September 15th, still looking at character analysis. What word best describes Evan's father? What word best describes Evan's feelings toward his father? Which sentence from the text supports how Evan feels about his father? And which sentence is most true about Evan's father? All right, so we're looking again at Evan. How does he feel about his father? And some things about his father. All right. Evan walked up and down each aisle of the grocery store with his father. He watched his father carefully analyze and compare products. Well, those are some good describing words right there. He'd hold a box of toothpaste up next to another brand of toothpaste and compare ounces, price, and ingredients. Evan would then watch as his father pulled out an envelope of coupons. Okay, so that kind of tells me some things about his dad. His father would mumble numbers as he calculated savings. Evan could never quite figure out what all the numbers and calculations his father spoke out loud to himself meant. They would spend well over an hour carefully selecting their items. When they got to the cash register, Evan once again watched as his father meticulously placed his items and coupons on the conveyor belt. The cashier's mouth dropped open and her eyes popped. She scanned after item, but the total on the screen read only $5.75. Dad seemed satisfied as he read over the receipt walking to the car. Evan grabbed his father's hand and squeezed it tight while a big grin spread across his face. All right, let's see. What word best describes Evan's father? Talented? Well, I mean, that's not how it's describing him in this text. Precise? I did remember seeing that word somewhere, or kind of a word like that, meticulous. So I'm going to keep that as a possibility. Merry. Does his father seem happy? And not in this text right here. So even if I didn't know what precise meant, I know that this right here is not describing how talented he is. And merry is another word for happy. And it's not describing about how happy he is. So even if I didn't know what that word meant, by process of elimination, I know that has to be the right answer because I know these two are wrong. All right, which word best describes Evan's feelings toward his father? All right, let's see. Bitterness. Or was he angry? He might be a little bit impatient for how long it takes, but he's not angry. I'm going to eliminate. Indifferent, like he doesn't care one way or the other. All right, I'm not quite sure about that one. Admiration. Well, let's see. Let's see if I have anything. I'm leaning more towards this one. But let's see. Evan grabbed his father's hand and squeezed it tight while a big grin spread across his face. Well, indifferent means he didn't care one way or the other. Well, that kind of shows that he cares. So I'm going to go ahead and eliminate that. And admiration is the one that his dad saved so much money. All right, you're going to do 3 and 4 on your own. Thank you.